Hello, my Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. So, this is going to be your couples reading for June 2018, okay? So, you guys, the energy that I was picking up for June, I'm feeling that there's some unfinished business. I feel for some of you who have been divorced, or you were in a long-term relationship, and if you were the Cancerian who had attachments financially with this person, I do see that this situation is going to resurface. Okay, so I do see an ex or an ex situation, a past situation coming to surface in June. And I see a bit of some financial agreements, some loose ties coming together. Maybe you guys are finalizing a divorce. Maybe you guys are finalizing something, I sense, to do with a legal document, okay? Others of you, you're dealing with someone who, in your partnership, you're dealing with someone who is tying up the loose ends, and perhaps they are coming out of a situation, of a legal situation, where maybe they owned a house with their ex, or maybe they owned property, or just something where I feel that there's an ex involved, okay? So, again, this is for my couples for June. So also what I do sense is that there's a bit of external noise, right? So maybe you're dealing with a lot of things from the past that are resurfacing, and you're trying to not let it come between your relationship now, okay, is what I'm intuitively feeling. And I sense a lot of you guys are just trying to keep the harmony, you're trying to keep the peace within your relationship. And I also see that you guys are just trying to stay as positive as possible with your relationship. I see some pretty good cards, you guys, and I see a lot of the past really you're just tying it up. I really sense some of my Cancers, this is you or this is your partner. You're really trying to, really establish and cut the cords with this past situation, establish your boundaries, and you want to be done with it, okay? So I see this month you might have to kind of revisit that just to clear some things up. But the theme for you guys as a couple is the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. So you could just be dealing with someone who, so this is the Cancer card, so this is your card in June. As a couple, I would say you guys are going to have a successful month. I see a lot of positive energy. I see a lot of movement forward. I see direction. I see that you guys as a couple, you have this vision for your relationship, and I really see you guys bringing it together in June. And so you may be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, and a Libra, okay? I do see that this energy that you may be with someone who's very they're taking on the Queen of Swords energy, which means that they're very no nonsense, okay? So they're very cut and dry. They're not emotional. This is not an emotional woman. This is a woman who tells you how it is. This is a woman who, if anything, maybe you balance out the emotional side, but this person, this woman is very much someone who is a leader. She's very in charge. She's very logical, and she's very just, I want to say, she really demands that attention in a room because of her intellect and because of her energy. It's not like the Queen of Wands energy, right? You have someone who is just very businesslike in your life right now. And maybe I sense that you guys are trying to really merge these energies together and really think about your future. I really see that you guys are really planning something long term. For people who are just in relationships, I see you wanting to take the next step, Cancer. For people who are already married, I see you guys wanting to establish something of value, like owning property together, or really setting up a business plan together. I feel some of my Cancers, you're with someone who you're going to do business with in June, and your partnership is going to bring out the best in your qualities. And I feel both of you guys are going to really kind of bring your elements together, and you're going to really try to start off a business together, okay? Energies in your favor within your relationship, the Six of Cups and then the Eight of Cups. Now, this is great. I love this energy because this is saying, Cancer, you're going to leave something behind. You're going to leave something from the past behind, okay? So someone from the past, something from the past, you're finally letting go. Something from your childhood. Maybe you've been working on your childhood. Maybe you've been working on something psychologically to really heal some aspect of your trauma or some aspect of your childhood that you didn't get. But there's something that you're walking away from, and this is a great energy for you because I feel this is going to open up the space for you and your partner to have a more fulfilling love life, okay? So energies that are blocking you this month in your partnership, we have the Star and then we have the Devil. Now, the Star's in reverse, so some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? So there is, for some of my Cancers, okay, there might be a tendency to be addicted to pessimism, okay? So maybe some of you guys have been addicted to a very toxic relationship, and now you're with a partner who you are learning to not express your trauma in that way. Maybe you guys, some of you are used to, maybe you guys are addicted to, you know, having very crazy relationships that are very one-sided, where you're, you know, the victim and savior kind of role. And so I feel that you guys, this is coming from the past. Like, you guys have established some sort of relationship with, you know, I want to say you guys have established a psychological kind of pattern when it comes to your relationships that it hasn't really been serving you. Maybe you're addicted to saving people. Maybe you're just addicted to the wounded people, the people who need help, or the people who, you know, have trauma in their background. And there's nothing wrong with that, Cancer, but you do want to see that in the middle of you trying to help someone, that you may be very empathic and you're taking on their energy, okay? So I think this month is going to be about you unlearning old behaviors, and you're breaking yourself free from addictions. You're breaking yourself free from this depression. But as a blockage, I feel you guys are struggling. Like, you're struggling with an addictive behavior, whether it's addiction to love, whether it's an addiction to drugs, whether it's an addiction to alcohol. But I do sense, because the Star is in reverse, I feel like this is more of a mood. This is more of a, maybe you're used to kind of feeling down, you know? So maybe your life, you have struggled so much, and I sense that some of my Cancers, you've gotten used to getting the short end of the stick. So maybe you're just kind of like, you may assume the worst before it even happens. And this is definitely something that can block your blessings, right? Because I feel like there's this assumption that something isn't going to go in your favor automatically, and then here we have this energy that's blocking you. But I do see you coming out of it, because the Star is in reverse, so it's letting me know that you're really trying to break free from a pessimistic attitude, and you're really trying to break your own chains from feeling fear, or from feeling trapped, or from feeling something, you know, fear-based. And I do see you guys working on it this month, so congratulations. So your spiritual guidance is the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful, you guys. At the end of the month, are you kidding me? This is beautiful energy. This is saying, if things haven't gone in your favor, trust me, it's shifting in your favor, okay? This energy is saying, what you've always wanted within your relationship, it's coming into fruition. There are some shifts, okay? I do see some shifts, but I don't see a breakup. I see a shift for the better. I see that you are coming into a better space, and this energy is very faded. So, you know, the karmic wheel. So if you've been doing good and you've been really, you know, if you've been practicing a lot of charity and just giving to people and really opening yourself up, you know, the universe is going to give those blessings back. This is where you get that take back after all your hard work, okay? And within your partner, I do see some changes, right? I do see some changes. Some of you are going to open that business with your partner. Others, your love is just shifting for the better. So if you guys have had some hard moments at the, you know, the bottom of the wheel, this is saying, don't worry, you're going to have a shift for the better. And you guys are going to have a peaceful relationship in June. You guys are really going to just try to sort things out, and things are going to look great, okay? Thank you so much, Cancer. Bye.